Well, hello. Welcome back to the wool farm, y'all. I mean, welcome back to the desert, y'all. This is Wool Farm 11. This is episode 11. And I'm about to make the wool farm. Okay, so I turned down friendly mob sounds because those sheep are really loud. And I have 64 of them, so I had to turn that down. It's going to get really annoying. So anyway, do you guys remember maybe an episode or two back, I mentioned something about making a wool farm? And I did say that it was going to be the most inefficient wool farm ever made. I've never seen anybody make a wool farm this way. But it's going to be super cute and super cool. And I don't care that it's inefficient because I'm the only one here. And I'm okay with that because I think this is a really cool concept. And I'm really stoked about getting to make it finally. So I went into creative and I designed it just so I'd know, what I'm dealing with as far as materials and what I need to gather up and stuff because materials are hard to get in a single biome world. So it took me a few days, but I got everything I need, I think. So I'm ready to get started. So you see behind me, the glowstones. The glowstones is marking the perimeter of the wool farm. So this is where all the sheep are going to live, in that big square right there. So yeah, 64 sheep in that square, which it's a pretty decent sized square. It's 27 by 27. So there's plenty of room. When I had it in creative, I kind of stood there and watched it for a while, just to see if it was going to work like I intended it to, and it works exactly as I want. It's perfect. So I cannot wait to get started on this build. So without further ado, I need to go over here and get my stuff. So I think, so this is the decoration blocks. These are decorative, but it's also part of the structure. And then all of these goes inside there as well. So I need to start with these, I believe. And get those in place. So let me do that. So all of these dispensers are going around the perimeter. Yep. If I could put it in the right spot. All these dispensers are going around the perimeter. Okay, so I have all of the dispensers down. So it's making like little circles, or squares, I should say, on this side and on that side. All these dispensers are facing out. So now what I want to do is put glowstone in between these as lighting. So, and now what I need to do is dig out this little middle part, because this is where there's going to be a contraption go here. I need to go like 3 down. This is going to be problematic with the sand, but I'll deal with it. So what I need to do is I need to dig this direction. Because I want my, I want it to come out over there. That. So right in here. Because this is going to be like the front of it. I'll make it like one more. So this is going to be the front area, which I'll do that last. So now what I need to do is work on the structure itself and get a few things started on that. I need these. And then I need some glass. We'll just start with a little bit. I'm gonna do this so I can get up there. So this is gonna be the structure. I need one right there. And I need one right there. In the middle. And then this is going to be lined with glass. Oops. I need to go backwards. Whoops. Make sure I use my silk touch. Okay, so that's the first layer of glass. Now what I want to do is work on this middle section, because what's going to happen right here is there's going to be hoppers around here, and there's going to be a little bit of redstone down there with the note block. So I need to go get that fixed. I'm just going to make me a steppy up. Please don't get in there, Iron Golem. So I need hoppers, the note block, and the redstone components and bits and things. And nope, I don't need those yet. Where's the actual redstone? Oh, I need, okay. I guess somehow I put that up with the rest of the redstone. Okay, let me go grab some redstone and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back with the redstone, and I have also placed the hoppers right here. And what I want to do now is place a block right there, and then I want to put, I want to put that slab on top of that so that the thing can get down in that hole. So this is the top part. Now underneath here, all these hoppers are facing into each other. Can't get around that. So all these are facing into each other, and then this one's facing down. So this one is going to be what takes everything down this corridor and into the other part of the wool farm. So I have placed a block here and put a note block on top. Now that's why this had to be there, because if there's a block directly above this note block, it's not going to make any sound. So now I need to put the redstone, and this is where I keep getting confused. So I need to put that and that. I probably need to make this bigger. And I'm going to make it bigger anyway, because I need to be able to access all of the droppers or dispensers from underneath here. Okay, so I have me some room here. Let me make it a little bit bigger. I have to anyways. Put a torch down. Okay, so I have that. And now I need these repeaters. Nope. I think they need to go this direction. So this one, and then a redstone, and a repeater, and a redstone. I think. Right there, like so. And then I should be able to, I gotta do all these. So I should be able to put a torch here. There it goes. Okay, so it's making a sound on repeat. And that's exactly what I wanted. We're going to leave it that way. What happens if I remove this? Let's try different sounds down there. Okay. What about glass? What does that do? Oh, I like that. Okay. Minimal sound. All right. So now I need to cover this up. Actually, before I cover that up, I need to finish digging that out. Let me go sleep. Okay, since it's making that sound, I'm going to go ahead and just turn that off. This is going to get really annoying before we get done. Nope. There we go. Oh, yep. Okay. I still got friendly mobs turned down way low because there's a lot of sheep out there. All right. So now we can't hear the dingleberries. All right. Let me go ahead and make this bigger. So I need to be able to see the dispensers from under here. Alrighty. I have all of this dug out. All the way to this side and then all the way to that side. So that means that now we can fill up this hole right here. Cover this back up. Like it never existed. So now, the next stage is to start building up the supports around the outside. Okay, this is going to be fun. So now I'm just going to work on building up the structure. So I need to put a block right here. Then do that. And do that. You can see that this is going to take me a while. Okay, now I have the structure built. It's not complete yet on the outside, but it's contained. So when I put the animals and stuff inside there, they can't get out. So, but I'm going to have to break in and make a space to put the sheep in there. So let me get that done. And the next step is getting the little sheepy guys inside. So let me just, we'll break in right here. It's okay. I'm going to make a 3 wide hole just to make it easy for myself. Remove those. So let me just go and... Now what I'm going to have to do here is... I need some fence post. Probably more than that. Where's some wood? There's some wood and some sticks. Because what I want to do is get these guys in there, but I need to... So I can keep it straight in my head. Kind of do this a little bit at a time. Because I have... Let me get up here so you can see. So in each one of these little pens, I have 4 sheep. And I want to have 4 sheep of every color. So that's why I have them divided like this. And I already have my yellow ones made. And I have the regular gray color ones made. And then, of course, the brown ones and the white ones are just natural. So I have those 4 already. So I'm going to go move those inside here. And then we need to make sure that we get each of the 16 colors. So I need my leads. Where's my leads? Well, I probably don't need leads, but I can just use wheat. But, you know, I'll get that too, just in case something happens. But I figured leads would just be faster. We'll see. Let me try to use wheat. Nope. I need my leads because I need to put them on a fence. Because I don't want them roaming around in there yet. You'll see why. So let me get these guys on a lead. Come on. Okay. So I'm just going to start plooping you down right here. Oh, I just realized I'm probably going to need a lot more leads for this. Because I already only have 3. Uh-oh. Are y'all all coming? Hey, why are y'all hung up? Okay, so there's yellow and white. You see all that string I have? When I was foraging for stuff and going through the mines and stuff, I found a spider spawner. A cave spider spawner. So I made it into a farm. Yeah. So I have infinite string now, and that's how I got the string I needed to make all the bows that I needed to make all of those dispensers. So I'll show you all the spider farm in a little while, though. Okay, so now I need some brown ones. We'll just do these guys. Oh. Why didn't you come up here with your friends, dude? Alright. I'm gonna need 64 leads. That's fine. I have infinite string. That might be enough. Okay, now I need to get the gray ones in there. Where's the gray ones? There's the gray ones. Alright, come on, guys. Ah. Alright. Let me sleep, and then you probably saw in one of my chests, I do have the dye already ready. Already. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, that's because I've already made the gray one. I was like, why do I have one more than I'm supposed to have? Because I have 4 in there already. Okay. We'll just do this one next. I'm going to do this pin last because he got himself hung up in there. And I don't want him to go in here. So we'll make that one the last one. So I'm going to dye these guys. Alright, come on, guy. Come on into your new home. Alright, I'm going to start a new... There. There's that. I can tear this down too as I go. I managed to get all the other villagers contained in these little houses, but he just didn't want to go. And he ended up getting himself hung up in a pin. So he wasn't a problem until right now. And I don't know if I have a boat on me. Did I even bring a boat? Because I don't want him getting in there. Okay, I don't know how to do this. I know he's gonna go straight for that. When I open this up, he's gonna go right into there, and I don't want him in there at all. And if I do that, then the sheep is going to get in this boat. And I only want him in the boat. I could get the sheep out of the boat with a lead, I think. See, I knew that was going to happen. And then he left. Oh, see? And he's going to go right in there. Move, sheep. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Jeez. Where did he go? Nope. No! Oh my gosh. Just come in here, sheep. I'm worrying about something that's not happening. Where's the stick? There it is. Oh, I don't have blocks. Oh, good. Thank you. So now this little guy. I need to get him in there. I need to make a pair of shears. I actually need to fill up all the dispensers with shears, but I'll do that. I'll do that last. So I need to make a pair of shears. Alright, come on, little guy. Alright. Now, I'm going to close this back up. And then over here, okay. So do you see the little blue spark that's going from the middle of that thing to the alley? Remember, I have that note block going. So now this alley is attached to that note block. So I'm going to make 16 allays. You heard me right. 16 allays. One alley for each wool color. And each alley is going to be carrying one color of wool. That's why I needed the shears, because I need to shear the sheep to get the wool to give to the allays. So that's why I wanted to have all those sheep contained over here, because I need to keep them still so I can make sure that I get all of the colors that I need. And I'm going to do them one color at a time for each alley. That way I don't get confused. Because I need to breed the allays. Well, I need to breed this alley 16 times. That's why I have this and these. I only needed 16, but I brought more. So over here is going to be my little alley breeding station. And hopefully, I'm going to go ahead and, before I do that, I'm going to go and I have to think about how to do this. So this is the part that took the absolute longest when I was in creative even. So what did I get? I sheared one. Oh, I sheared him off the lead. Uh-oh. Okay, so I got lime. Well, this is going to be a little more problematic than I thought. So now I got a red. I got an orange. And then I'm going to need a dark green, or a regular green, I should say. Alright. So now I have 4. So come over here, little ally. Come over here to me. I don't know where you... Oh, you're on the thing, too. Good. Alright, so now I need to switch you. How do I switch you? Wait, first I need you to come over here. Oh. Come over here. Can you come over here? Come over here. Thank you. Alright, so I need to take this from you. Okay, thank you. I'm going to need to give you one of these. Now I need to breed you. So that's playing. We can't hear it because I have that turned down. And now there's 2. And now I need to give this to you. And I keep breeding the same one. And I keep... Is there a cooldown? Okay, great. Well, this is going to take a long time. Well, you guys get the idea of what I'm doing here. So, I wasn't thinking about there being a cooldown for these little guys, but there is. So this is going to take a very long time to get 16 of these guys bred up. So, but you get the idea of what I'm doing. So I'm going to keep doing this, and then I'll bring you guys back when I'm done with the allays. Okay. So finally, this part is done. I have 16 allays. Each allay has a different wool color. I haven't set the sheep free yet. I haven't set the allays free yet. I ended up having to make leads for the allays because I couldn't keep up with them running around in here. So I went and made some more leads. But that's okay. I have plenty of string. So this is all ready to go. So the last thing I need to do in here, well, I have 2 more things I need to do in here. First thing I need to do is put shears in each one of these dispensers. And then the next thing I need to do is put pressure plates in front of each one of these dispensers. So let me get that done. Alrighty then. Okay, so I have this part of the wool farm up and running. And as you can see, it's working like a charm. So what's happening is all of these sheep will eventually walk by one of these dispensers on the pressure plate. The pressure plate sets off the shears inside. The sheep get sheared from the pressure plate. And the allay that's attached to that wool color goes around and finds it and takes it to that middle section where all those hoppers are. And the wool is going to be coming down this direction and into chest into the second part of the wool farm that I do not have built yet. So this part of the wool farm is going to get very, very, very much overloaded really quick. So I'm going to have to hurry up and get this part of the wool farm running. So I will get that done, and then I will bring you guys back for the final piece. Okay, I have this section finished. I got all the chests put in and all of the wool for all the chests. And Mr. Iron Golem got down here all by himself, which I'm happy about because he needs to be in here. He belongs in here now. So now it's time to finish the last stage of the farm. So what I'm going to do is create 6 little copper golems. And once I get their chest, I'm going to put their chest right here. So what's going to happen is excuse me, dude. What's going to happen is the copper golem is going to get the wool out of their copper chest, and they're going to find the right place for it in one of these chests. And each one of these chests has that color wool in it. So this is purple. So these both have purple in it. And this is cyan. So these both have cyan in it. And then I went over here on this side to make extra storage too. So this is orange. Okay, so this is orange and yellow. So the yellow's down here. The orange is up there. This is red. So these are both red. And then this is pink. So these are both pink. And then, of course, magenta and purple. So purple's on the bottom. Magenta's on the top. Dark blue's on the bottom. cyans on the top, and then we have green on the, or lime on the bottom, and uh-oh, I took my boots off. And light blue on the top. Where did my boots go? There they are. When did I take my boots off? Anyway, so all the way down to the end. Oh, I need to sleep again. Okay. And I have a way in and out of the farm. So this is my way in. I'm going to put a trap door up on top. And this is going to be my way down into here. And then I have right here a door that goes down into this part of it. So this is how I'm going to access all of the droppers and things inside here and check on the redstone and do all that. And this is like a fill-up chest right here. See how much wool is in here already? This is a lot of wool. So it's kind of just accumulating in here until I get the little copper golems going to do their thing. So this part is going to be the inefficient part because, you know, copper golems are slow. When I created it in creative, I only used 4 copper golems. So I'm going to use 6 here and see if that makes a little bit of a difference. So we're going to do 6 copper golems. That. And then it makes a chest. I'm going to take his chest. Hi, guy. And so his chest is going to go right here. And it's going to start filling up with the wool. And I'm going to go ahead and make another one. And take his chest. And then his chest is also going to go right there and make a double chest. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and make the rest of these. Yes. And they have to figure out where they are and what they're doing in life. So they all go to this chest and get the wool out, and then they find the chest. And the iron golem is down here. Where did he go? He got out. Oh, really? Did he get on the chest and get out? Okay, I'm gonna have to go get him back in here. He got in there all by himself. I can get him on a lead and get him back in here. That's not a big deal. Where'd I put those leads? There they are. Hey, you need to get back down in here. As soon as he found a way out, he got out. Come on, get in here. Thank you. You belong down here. And now that these guys are all doing their job, I can put the lid on this thing. Which is going to be this. I'm leaving that hole because I need to be able to get out. Are you kidding me? I'm 1 glass short. Are you kidding? How's that a thing? Alright, I need to put a piece of glass right there. Let me go ahead and just do that. That way I'll remember there needs to be a glass there. Okay, so what's going to happen is they're going to keep getting stuff out. Did they open doors? Uh-oh. I didn't think copper golems open doors. Or did I leave that door open? I'm gonna have to monitor that. Do they open doors? I don't know. I'm gonna help them out a little bit because this is getting like way full. Alright, and so this is... do that. I'll probably take those down. This is the functioning wool farm. Look at him doing their thing. And Mr. Iron Golem is down here because iron golems will periodically give, or try to give, the copper golems a poppy. So he's down here to give all of my little copper golems poppies. And once he gives them a poppy, they plop it on their head. And it looks so cute. So he's down here. That's his sole purpose in life down here, is to give these guys poppies. So let me get out of the hole. Where's my trapdoor? Right there. Alright. So this is the functioning wool farm. Now all I have left to do, I need to get that one piece of glass in here. And then I need to finish the outside of it. Do I have a glass? There's a glass. Can't believe I needed one piece of glass. Yes, I can. I can believe that. Alright. I think that'll just despawn eventually. So now, I'm going to finish the last part of the farm. I'm going to finish the outside. And yay, I am finally finished with the wool farm. Let me go take a fly. And we can see this thing from a distance. Let's see if I'm too far away over here. No. Isn't that cool? I love the way the copper just kind of makes a subtle effect going up towards the green from the regular copper to the green. And then there's gold on top. And then we have all of our little working parts. Isn't it cool? I absolutely love it. I am so stoked for this thing. So I'm going to go ahead and say this is the most annoying sounding thing I have ever made. With all of the copper golems and the pressure plates and the sheep and the allays and everything in there that's making noise and that note block. This is the most annoying sounding thing ever. I think I'm going to change my mind and it be, instead of it being the most inefficient wool farm ever, I'm going to say it's the most annoying, inefficient wool farm ever. Yeah, but I love it. It's my idea. It's my own design. It's my own little concept. And I love it. We have the sheep in there walking across the pressure plates. And each of those dispensers has a shears in it. And every time they walk across the pressure plates, they shear. And then the little allays, there's 16 allays in there. And each allay is attached to a specific wool color, each one of the colors. So there's 16 allays working to go gather up all of the sheared wool that's out there. And they take it to the middle part where the hoppers are and the redstone stuff. And it goes down into the hoppers, through the little pipe, down right here, into the copper chest. And these 6 little copper golem dudes down here, they take the stuff out of the copper chest and place it into the proper chest that I have marked in here. So I have chest for every color, double stacked, and actually I have triple because there's another chest over here. So there's 3 double chests worth of wool that these guys can sort and just be happy about. And then, of course, Mr. Iron Golem's only job is to offer these guys a poppy so they can flip it on their head. I want them to have poppies on their head. It's just the coolest thing ever. I think that's the best thing ever. Alright, guys. Well, this is the wool farm. It's complete, and it's cool, and it's awesome, and it's loud, and it's annoying, and it's cool at the same time. And I love it. I'm glad you guys finally got to see this, and I'm glad I finally got to make it. Everything's working just as it's supposed to. I am so happy about this. I think this is going to wrap it up for this episode. I hope you enjoyed watching this whole process, and I hope you enjoy the wool farm. It's just a really cool concept, I thought, just to have the allays working in concert with the copper golems, and they're all doing their thing and accomplishing a common goal of sorting wool. That is their sole purpose in life, is to sort wool, and they're doing it splendidly. I absolutely love it. And with that, I think I will say goodbye for now, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.